Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Fresh Out the Box Play Cyberpunk RED. I, as always, am your Game Master, Johannanon.
I'm Casualty CDG, but you can call me Gary. And tonight, I'll be playing the part of Montana Jack, the lawman who somehow got dragged into this corpo drug ring scam. I don't know how deep it goes, but it looks like we're up to the thick of it now.
What's up, everyone? My name is Kevin. Tonight I will be playing 3 and a Third, a corporate sociopath. I work for Orion Pharmaceuticals, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of this whole drug conspiracy, trying to find out who stole my company's shit. So, stay tuned.
Hey everyone, I'm Matt. Tonight I'm going to be playing Brecht, who is a trash artist who loves to shoot people in the kneecaps.
It's fun. It's fun
True.
to do.
I love your mom telling that to the other mom friends. Yeah, my son Brecht, he's a trash artist. He loves to shoot people in the kneecaps. In Night City, that's just a normal thing.
I love how I'm not the only one that pictures our initial introduction to be as our characters' moms.
That's right. Oh, you know, that's Montana Jack. He's always getting into drug conspiracies.
My son is 3 and a Third, and he's a little bit off.
Always has been, always will be. Yeah, he used to slash his teddy bear in his bedroom. So we do know now, we had a hot lead last time that the Nasty Boys were behind it.
Before we do the recap, we're going to do our little history lesson here. So, just to get the viewers more acquainted with the setting, as always, the rise of the free states. Individual states fed up with the ineffectual and dictatorial actions of the bureaucrats in Washington, and the recently exposed machinations of the Gang of Four, began to break away from the main body of the country. First California, North and later South, then Texas, Oregon, Washington State, and the Dakotas. These new free states set their own laws, although most were remarkably similar. Trade arrangements, and most importantly, no longer sent their collected taxes back to Washington, D.C. This only hurried the collapse of the unified Union. America, fuck yeah. But yeah, so yeah, last time you guys escaped a lot of stuff. How many chases did we have last episode? I believe it was submarine, plane, then car.
We definitely
so yeah,
submarine to jet to car. That's right.
You guys escaped the exploding submarine onto a hover vehicle. With this mystery scientist guy that's been responsible for distilling this new drug. After you got aboard this hovercraft, you were then chased by other hovercrafts, predictably enough. But with some fancy flying from Levite and some shooting and grenade throwing from y'all, you guys managed to outgun your competition. And landed somewhere in the wastes. You guys set up a trap because you figured people would be coming. And while you waited for Levite's car, you interrogated the scientist, finding out stuff such as he's working for a gang called the Nasty Boys. After defeating this next wave of villainy, you vamoosed it back to the trailer parks, where you now sit. When you got there and told, what's her name? Oh no, I forgot her name.
Uh-oh.
I know it.
Oh no! If you forgot her name, then she doesn't exist! Oh no! And the character fades away from our minds.
But yeah.
Is her name Jamila?
Yeah, Jamila. Yeah, you guys told Jamila what was going on, and she immediately tried to shoot the scientist in the face. being stopped by, I believe, the lawman himself. So, that is where we pick up.
Yeah, I wasn't going to sit there and watch her assassinate a man. That's where I draw the line.
Yeah, the scientist and the guy you guys captured like 2 sessions ago, that was the driver, are chained together in the bathroom to a pipe. And all of you guys took a much needed rest to recuperate from your exhaustive, like, 30 hours. But that's where we pick up.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's our first break at all. And is there a way that on this break, during this break, I can call the police precinct and talk to the on-shift therapist, regain some humanity, and then go to sleep and regain my hit points?
I don't think you can regain therapy, or I don't think that's how that works.
Okay, all right. I gave it a shot.
Yeah, you can't regain humanity on a phone session in like 30 minutes.
Hey, man, and you can't do it if you don't try, right? You gotta ask.
But yeah, so you guys are sitting around doing whatever you're doing. You guys let me know what your plan is from here. The 2 guys in the bathroom are obviously unhappy being there.
Well, we at least have to take the scientist with us to the Nasty Boys.
Right.
The other man I have no intention of letting go. The question is, what do we do with him?
That is a good question. And who's this guy again?
He was just a driver, right?
He was the driver from the drug factory.
He hasn't been very helpful. I'm starting to wonder if he's not just dead weight. Maybe we can leverage his death to send a message to our doctor friend here.
I think the doctor's got the message all too clear. There's no reason to kill his friend.
I mean,
I suppose we just lock him up then, huh? Not that he's done anything illegal, he's just a driver.
I mean, that's illegal.
I would just hate to have him sound off to somebody.
Point of fact, delivering drugs is illegal, so...
As a driver in Night City, he's just making a living. Delivering drugs is normal. Like I told you, I know people are going to deliver drugs. What matters is where and how.
Yeah, let's just lock the guy up.
We got to keep him off the street.
Mm-hmm. And then we can go get nasty.
Buck nasty.
Get real nasty. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna lock him up and take the doctor with us with the Nasty Boys?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Let's just leave him here hooked up to the sink. If he chews his arm off and gets away, then good for him.
Otherwise, he's gonna starve to death. But you won't let me kill him now.
Someone will come let him out eventually, or he'll break the pipes. But at least he's got plenty of water to drink in the toilet.
So you guys hear a bunch of... this is after several hours of you guys resting. But as you guys are talking through your plan, you hear a lot of commotion outside. A lot of... As a...
Damn it, not again.
A bunch of guys on motorcycles show up.
Sounds nasty.
I'm going to walk right out the front door with my badge prominently placed on my hip, my duster blowing in the wind as I rack my shotgun and blast it into the air.
So you walk outside, there's a bunch of tiger claws out there.
Shit.
Because they finally found you. They've been looking for you for 2 days now. And you shoot your gun up into the air. And they all point their guns at you. But I'll let you go first.
We need to speak to your lieutenant. It turns out one of your guys was dealing dirty drugs in our neighborhood.
One of their guys?
Yeah.
Who?
The one.
That was their guy's guy, right?
From the dock, I thought, right?
No, the doc guy was a corpo. It was before that. It was their their guy's guy.
Yeah, they killed him.
Slicks.
Yeah, Quicks.
Was-
Yeah.
They killed Slick, right?
Yeah, they killed him. Yeah.
Quick. That's right, but that's how we got tied up in this whole thing.
Uh-huh.
But that's exactly how they wound up on our doorsteps. So that's what we're talking about.
Oh, okay. So they point their guns at you, roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, that's not good.
Fucking botch right out the gate.
That makes sense though.
Both of us, huh?
Are those both botches?
Both of us crit fail out the gate. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
they are.
No, it's just yours is a
Where's
botch.
mine?
His is just it's always red.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. It is always red.
that's red.
Mine is certainly a botch.
Yeah, none of those are very good.
So I wasn't expecting this to happen. But yeah, so it makes sense that you go slow because you already shot your gun in the air and then started talking. But yeah, you know what? Fair enough. I'll let you roll. Let me see. Let me see. They can be talked to. They're not the worst of the gangs.
So I'll use, since there is no intimidation, there's conversation and there's interrogation. Both of them are the same skill level for me. So do you have a preference or does it matter?
What was the first one?
Conversation?
I thought persuasion was an actual skill in this game.
There's persuasion and conversation and interrogation.
Yeah, persuasion.
Persuasion. 13.
Let's see. On the success scale, that is a.
I should have used a little bit of luck before this. Oh, that's okay.
It's an everyday success, and this is not an everyday difficulty.
This is not an everyday
Change the world.
situation.
But hey, I mean, you did try to talk them down, and they didn't
That's right.
immediately open fire, but you know, they're about to. So, I guess 3 1/3. You have some agency here, and then Brecht. But after that, they're gonna pull their triggers. You notice that they weren't. They're not positioned all around the building you're in. It doesn't seem like they actually knew exactly where you were. But they're kind of spread out. They don't have like a formation up against you, but they are hiding behind their bikes now.
Cool.
Yeah, just to set the scene properly, it is the Tiger Claws, and you can see the man that you had a showdown with on the train.
The sword guy?
Yeah,
What was his name again?
he didn't have a name that you knew of.
Just for the everybody at home and everybody here that doesn't remember what Tiger Claws usually adorn themselves with, their general attire. How do they dress? What do they look like? How do we know it's the Tiger Claws just by their appearance?
I mean, they're wearing tigers on their jackets, and they are riding crotch rockets, and they're all Asian people, so that's typically a giveaway. But yeah,
Copy that. I wanna pull my shit. So I'm still inside though, right?
yeah. You guys are both
So-
inside. Only Montana has stepped outside.
And we've got a couple of meat shields in here if we need them, I guess. At least one for sure. But that's not really my style. I want to go ahead and pull my bulletproof shield out from off my back. And then leave my other hand just free for right now and go ahead and step outside next to Montana. And just stare the guy down from the subway.
Okay.
Or the quick nose, or whatever it was.
And then Brecht, what do you do?
What do I do? Where's Levi?
He's in the house with you guys.
He's in the house with us. Do we know where he's parked?
He's parked close. He's parked. This building has a little driveway. It's like right there.
Cool. Are the tiger claws, are they between us and the vehicle?
No.
No? Oh, cool. Then I want to suggest to Levi that maybe we get out of here. And I want to... Are the tiger claws close enough that I can throw a tear gas grenade
Yes.
at them? Sweet. Then I would like to do that.
Okay. So a tear gas grenade goes flying out the window. Since you're trying to like smoke them out, I feel like that's probably pretty easy. But give me a, what is it, explosives?
Demolitions?
Yeah, demolitions. I'll let it be demolitions. Yeah, that's a pretty. It's an everyday difficulty to tear gas somebody. So you chuck it out. They get tear gas. They start yelling, and they start shooting. But at this point, right now, it's cinematic. And then Levite's already going for the car. So what do you guys want to do about that? Are you going with him, Brecht?
Yeah, I'd like to follow Levi.
Okay. So Levite and Brecht make it into the car. And I imagine you tell the other two what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Pop the trunk!
He pops the trunk.
I'm gonna run inside and grab the scientist and run back outside and jump in the trunk and close the trunk with the scientist and I inside.
Okay. So, what's going to happen is after Brecht goes, they're going to open fire. Let me see if they hit you. And then we'll see how that goes. Not rolling very good. That guy did. So, yes. One of them tags you. What's your armor value?
15. If I did have the means to repair it, if I did overnight. I have duct tape and stuff to patch armor.
Yeah, that's probably fine. I wanted
Cool.
you guys to be back up after this rest.
Good.
You said
So
15?
yeah, I've got 15. That's correct.
So you're gonna take 4.
Oh, dude.
Hey, you get fucking.
One round comes right through the vest. It just barely zings me right above the ribs. Ugh. And that's then I'll continue my movement. I'll go inside, grab the scientist, bring him back out, jump in the. Unless there's more bullets, right? That was it. That was the only one that made it through.
Yeah, they all opened fire, and a lot of bullets happened. But one of them lit you up.
So I'd like to think that a lot of those bullets just hit my armor, and it just stopped a whole hell of a lot of bullets.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did that drop my armor value? I have to ask.
Yeah, 1.
By 1. Okay.
It only ever drops it by 1 if it makes it through.
Just making sure.
But yeah, no, you guys actually do make it to the car. I wasn't sure what you guys were gonna do, and I assume you threw the scientist in the trunk, right?
Yes, that's correct. I threw him in the trunk, and then I jumped in the trunk behind him, so that if we get shot from behind, he doesn't get obliterated by bullets.
Yeah, 3 1/3. Your shield takes a couple hits, but that's about it. And you guys make it to the car. Levite's ready to go. What do you guys want to do? Essentially, since he's not here till a little later, you guys tell me what you want him to do. Essentially,
I think we can go ahead and punch it to Buck Nasties, right? Or to the Nasty Boys.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Let's head over to
that's what you want to do.
Might as well, yeah. I want to come too.
You guys know we're headed into gang territory, right? From here on, we can't get any help. This is straight anarchy. This is where all gangs meet.
So, yeah, as you guys start driving, I mean, you guys get chased. The Tiger Claws hop on their motorcycles, and they're gonna... You guys are gonna head out. You're gonna hit the highway. You're gonna have a highway chase this time.
Nice.
Yeah, hell yeah. Get ready to do your high action moves. I want you to try to do all of them. As many as you can. All the driving maneuvers. Go hog wild since you're controlling Levi.
High action moves. Are that like stone karate chops and shit? Like,
Let me open his character sheet.
There's like a whole stunt driving page, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I got a sheet open. So, yeah, I'm gonna let you guys take the top of the order again. But you're surrounded by Tiger Claws on motorcycles, including the Sword Man. But 3 1/3, you're first.
okay. I want to go ahead and pull my heavy pistol out, roll the window down, and shoot. How many of them are there? Who's closest?
There's 6 of them, plus the Sword Guy.
Is the sword guy relatively close to me, like within range?
Yeah, they're surrounding you.
Cool. I want to go ahead and shoot sword guy, and then just another random one right in the front tire of their motorcycles.
Oh, you're gonna try and cold shot to the motorcycle tire.
Correct. And I want to go ahead and use 3 luck points on that.
Which one are you doing this to? Because you gotta pick.
The luck points?
Yeah.
I want to use the luck points on the sword guy's shot.
Okay. It's a -8 to hit. So if you do 3 luck points, that's -5 for a cold shot.
Copy that.
Let's see how you do, man.
Oh yeah, not bad. And
-8 or -5 is a 13 at the range that you are.
nice.
So the first one hits. Yeah. So yeah, you do shoot his tire. The other guy you miss barely. But the first, the sword guy, you hit with a right in the front tire, and his bike starts to. I'm gonna give him a shot here. He's gonna jump from his motorcycle, land on the car. But he doesn't have a motorcycle anymore.
I was hoping for a Matrix 2 sequence. Yeah, I want to go ahead and try to just like spit like Haka Loogie at him as he's jumping on the roof of the car.
Dang, the blatant disrespect.
Yeah, give me a disrespect roll here. I don't care what you use.
Use street slang because you're slanging some street at him.
There you go.
I like that. Only because there isn't an option for me to flash him directly.
Flash. I wouldn't even
great.
make you roll to flash him.
You could roll deduction to flash him.
Yeah, if you just want to show him
It's just one letter off from seduction.
You said street slang? Oh, is it streetwise?
It's up at the top of like education. It's in the top middle.
Education, language, local expert, science.
Oh, man. You don't have it? It's like your second skill under languages?
Oh, no, I only... Oh, word! The bolded one.
Yeah! Crit! Man, the
I'm good at
crit
talking.
street slang!
spit right in his face.
Slang
Does
up
that
into the
affect
street.
him? Does that affect his success with landing on the roof, though? Just wondering.
No. But he does wipe it off his face, and he says something in Japanese about you being a dishonorable, like, dog. So...
I'm sorry.
He's not wrong.
But, so, after 3 1/3's turn, that was a good turn, Brecht goes, So the situation right now, just so everybody's perfectly clear, you're on the highway. You're probably going about 80. And you're surrounded by motorcycles. There are other cars on the road. And up ahead, you see that you guys are about to pass some big rigs. Brecht.
So, you know what I want to do? I want to go grapple hand out the window.
Oh no.
And grab a hold of one of the guys on the bikes and try to just jerk him off.
Oh no!
Oh,
Don't do that,
Not
bro.
like
you
that.
can't say that, man. You were so excited.
Oh no. Oh boy. All right.
Please don't roll a critical failure here.
Give me a brawl check to handle this guy's meat.
Oh, man.
Oh, very good.
I really like that was unintentional.
Yeah. We're coming out the hot this time.
Oh, man.
He's gonna try to avoid getting tricked. Alright.
Oh, shit.
Alright. I'm sorry. Alright, everybody, I'm sorry. Alright. Oh boy.
With a 13. He rolls a 13, he might have jerked him off.
This guy
I might-
rolled higher
maybe-
than a 13, so he's just like, no! Don't jerk me
He
off.
did not consent.
As your hand comes at him, he blows a whistle. Help! He blows a whistle and your hand misses. It goes limp and falls into the road.
Oh boy. But yeah, he dodges. I'm gonna say he steers his motorcycle away. He's like,
quick.
ah! Actually, I guess he probably needs to make a drive check. He succeeds his drive check. You see him go vroom, 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 like he drives like aces. Thank you, Brecht. That was great. So, 3 to thirds, you're gonna get attacked by a sword. Defend yourself.
I'm going to go ahead and roll that 15 on evasion. Just know I was tempted to tap the martial arts button despite the fact that it's very low.
You got one more.
Ooh, oh, that's ready. Swing spice. Even better. Oh,
No, you fucking botched.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I trigger fingered, I think.
What's your armor?
I think 22 total.
There's no way that's right.
Yeah, there's 11 on head, 11 on body.
That's 11.
11.
Yeah, it's just 11.
Oh, my bad. 11.
Actually, how much does your sword do? 3d6?
Yes.
So the first hit, he tries to stab you through the window, and it hits your armor, and it's just kind of cucks off to the side. Then he does the exact same thing again, but this time he punches the back of it and stabs you for a 4 damage.
At any point during when he was stabbing me, could I tell whether his sword was nicer than mine or not?
It is a nice sword. It is a very nice sword.
Okay. Cool. Duly noted. Thank you.
And then the rest of them are gonna go. So what they're gonna attempt to do, they're gonna shoot up the car, mostly. All right. So Levi is gonna use his drive skill to try to dodge some of these. Let's see how he does. See how he does, guys.
Oh,
he does bad.
no!
Sadness.
He does very good.
Much
He
better.
flipped it.
He does fine. He does good. And then he crits. Okay, cool.
So literally it starts off poorly and gets better and better to the point where he totally crits at the end of this journey.
Yeah. So the first guy lights your car up. Your car gets shot to shit. And as soon as the guy opens fire, he just kind of swerves it and almost loses control of the car. He gets control of the car. And he kind of swipes at the guys so that they have to break away. And at the end of it, he makes one of them drive straight into one of the 18-wheelers. I guess that guy can try not to die, though. Yeah, he falls back, though. You guys lose one. One of them gets lost with that crit.
Perfect. So that'll work, like a force him off the highway or into the back of the 18-wheeler so he has to pull off.
Oh, vampire bites. Our chat's getting dirty, guys. Fucking governor. Go Gadget arm to trick him.
We got to do some fighting on top of these damn semis, man. Have Neo save us.
Oh, yeah, that turns like right now. Oh, speak of the devil.
What'd you just call me?
You're the devil.
What? Is because I'm Jewish? Is that why? Is that why I'm the devil now all of a sudden?
I never knew the devil was Jewish until you told us. That's amazing. That's an amazing fact.
Yeah. I mean, what else would he be? Fallen angel? Super badass?
A space laser wielding alien.
Yeah. That's us. That's us. We are one big space laser wielding alien.
Yeah, so Levi's here now for this epic chase scene initiated.
Oh! Just in time. Hell yeah. Timing impeccable. Every goddamn time. Let's do this. Let's go. I'm driving. Where am I?
You guys are on the road, on the highway. You're about to drive right between two big rigs. You're being chased by now 5 Tiger Claws and the sword-wielding Tiger Claw.
That's air vehicle. Never mind. There we go.
Oh no, another crit!
Dang.
So you actually just got done critting, and knocking one of the guys off of you.
Oh, dip! Yeah, that's what I do. I crit. That's all I do.
And there's 5 more Tiger Claws chasing you, and the sword guy is on your car. Your car just got shot up to shit.
What?
It's still fine though. It did take damage. And now it's Montana Jack's turn.
So I'm going to bust up out of the trunk and try to like blast or try to stand up holding the trunk. And I know that it's not really the way. I guess you know what? I can do it that way. I'll burst up out of the trunk and climb up towards the top of the car where the sword wielding Tiger Claw is, and I'll grab him by the foot so he can't go anywhere.
As much as I want to just give that one to you, I feel like climbing through the trunk is hard to do. So give me a roll here.
Okay.
Give me like an athletics.
Did we finally get a contortionist roll?
It's not really so much that it's difficult. It's difficult to do in 6 seconds and take a turn. So this is about trying to do it quickly and be like, boo!
Athletics is not my strong suit, but that's okay. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this
You
roll.
can give me contortionist if you want.
It's even lower, but I feel like it doesn't get a chance to get played, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot.
Uh-oh.
I'm feeling hot, man. I think the dice are hot right now for me. I rolled a 10.
Hot.
Pretty hot.
Real hot.
Yeah, it's higher than a
That's
simple,
so
and
hot.
this is a simple. So, yeah, you make it.
All right.
Really,
Okay.
I mean, I just wanted to make sure you didn't get, like, stuck or something.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't fall out into the highway out of the back of a moving car.
So you tell Levi to pop the trunk, and he does.
Yeah, there's a bang bang from inside the back of the trunk. The trunk flips open. I stand up out of the trunk and grab the guy's foot on the back of the car while he's trying to fight 3 1/3, so he can't go anywhere. Next turn, I'm going to jerk this guy off the top of the car.
I'm sorry, you're gonna do what to him?
Leighton missed it.
How many guys have you been jerking off on my car?
Breck tried to jerk off a guy on a crotch rocket. How does that sound?
He did.
I did. I didn't do
Greg
that.
started it.
This is what I miss. This is what I miss for having work. I hate it.
You missed it. It's okay. Respect, man. Respect the hustle. But yeah, so you're gonna try and grab him. You said.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to grab his foot. That's
grab his foot.
There is some kind of check I need to make, and I think it's a brawling.
Yes, brawling check.
Brawling check. 12.
He kicks your foot.
All right. Well, that leaves me in a pretty precarious situation. I'll finish my movement by climbing out and closing the trunk. So now I'm standing on the trunk.
As you do this, something really funny happens. There's a person in the trunk. I'm sure you recall the scientist. As you are precariously trying to get out the trunk, he tries to kick you. So let's see how this goes. He rolled good.
I don't dodge.
You don't have to dodge. You can do a contested brawl.
Oh, brawling. Okay, I was gonna say I don't dodge. He can just kick my armor and see how that goes. But if I brawl, I'll brawl.
Yeah, he's not trying to hurt you. He's trying to push you. So it's contested brawl.
I rolled a 15.
Yeah, he tries to kick at you, and you like put your foot on his ankle, and he's like, ah, as you step on it, and you shut the trunk.
Very good. Yes.
But he did try to push you out onto the highway going 80 miles an hour.
I won't forget that.
Yeah, the wind is rushing past you as you try to not die. Okay, it is now. I'll let Levi take his turn.
Yeah, what's the surrounding area?
The surrounding area is
there's a samurai fight on top of my car,
there's
right?
A samurai fight on top of your car, and now there are 5 tiger claws surrounding your car with what do you call them? Submachine guns, and you are now entering in between 2 big rigs.
Are they on crotch rockets?
Yes.
Can I try to jerk them off? No. What I actually want to do... hold on. My drive land vehicle roll, was that for driving in between the two big rigs?
Yeah. Yeah. The one that you crit on, I'm going to let that roll to be your pilot check for this round. To safely drive in between them. If you want to do anything fancy, though, you got to give me a roll.
I would like, because these crotch rockets are clearly going in the same direction as me.
Yes.
Is there enough room between the big rigs for them as well, or just me?
Just you. I mean, they can go around, though.
Oh, they can go around. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to do, how close are they to me?
The crotch rockets?
Yeah.
They are adjacent.
Adjacent. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. I'm going to do an extra little wiggle, just like a little wiggle, to see if I can knock however many are right next to me, a little bit off their course, so they will either fall into the big rigs or just fall. Or just freaking fall.
You're going to attack them with your car. Absolutely. Give me a drive check.
Oh, I have been waiting for this moment my whole life. And by my whole life, I mean since my last turn. 21.
Alright, so 21. So you actually do hit 2 of them. One of them gets away. And the other 2 are behind.
And then right between those big rigs, let me tell you.
Yeah, so let me see if you actually... So you do hit them and make them kind of lose a little bit of control. Let's see if they crash.
Dig.
That guy does not.
Damn.
What about Sword Boy? Does he fall off the roof?
There is a chance. One of the guys you do knock into the one of the big rigs. So there's a... You hear the what do you call it? That overused sound like ah.
The Wilhelm.
Yeah, the ah.
Also, and you can stop me if this is too much, but as I'm going between the big rigs, I do want to slam on my brakes to slow down. Obviously, the big rigs are going the other way, but what it'll do is it'll slow me down enough to where they they are going to be in front of me by the time they get to the other side of the big rigs because they're not expecting me to do that.
Give me one final drive land vehicle.
You know, you keep asking for them, and for some reason, I keep closing my character sheet like a dumbass.
I guess I can close your character sheet now that you're here.
Oh shit.
Oh,
maybe that's what's happening.
That is a good enough thing. Yeah, you kind of get like right in the middle of the 18 wheelers and let them pass you. All of them broke off and went around. And so when this happens, who's on top of the car? Montana Jack. Give me a check here to not fall off the car, please.
What if I give you a check to fall off the car?
That would be fine.
I'm gonna spear this sword-wielding guy off the car onto the ground and land on him.
So in theory, given the way everything is, you would land in front of the car if you speared him right now.
I mean, I'll grab him and turn and fall on him off the back of the car.
You're gonna try and suplex him off of a car at 80 miles an hour?
Yeah, I definitely want to body slam this guy off of a moving car at 80 miles an hour. Definitely. If my arms fall off of my body, I'll just get metal arms. It's Cyberpunk. I really don't see a problem with doing things like this in this game until I have metal body parts. And once I have metal body parts, then I can't push past those limits.
True, I like it.
Pierce him with your shaft, vampire bite says. But yeah, go ahead and give me a brawl.
Oh no. Brawl. 13.
So you try to grab this guy, and he grabs your hand and does that whole number and like twists your arm, and it hurts really bad.
I know I can't use luck after.
You cannot.
Mm-mm.
He rolled much higher.
I was going to say, can I make another attack real quick and use luck? But I don't know if brawling allows 2 attacks a turn. Probably not.
Well, technically it's off turn right now.
Oh, that's right.
Because you were trying not to fall off the car.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I do allow you guys to have your fight keep you on the car, because movies. But yeah, so 3 1/3. It's your turn.
Okay.
There's a whole fight going on top of this car, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, vampire bites. Yeah, it is. Brawling is usually a rate of fire too, as is martial.
Yeah, I definitely want to jump up there, but I don't want to cave the roof of whatever. What kind of a vehicle is this, by the way? Is this like a Honda Civic? Is this like an Escalade? Or
it
what are we doing?
is a nomad, like wasteland vehicle. It's pretty sturdy.
Is it?
It
big
is
though?
a
Like, how much room do we
compact. It is a compact ground car. Picture your Honda Civic. I like it's essentially it's a Honda Civic, y'all.
So there's barely room for Montana on the roof, let alone Montana and this Tiger Claw and me. So I think what I'm gonna do is grab the oh shit handle, lean out the window, pull my katana, and make 2 slashes. Nowhere special, baby. Nowhere special.
Mm-hmm. No called shot this time. He's just swanging. My man.
So he lifts his foot up as you try to strike him with the first one, but then you swing back around very quick, and you catch him. Go ahead and give me that damage, sir.
That's the old swing back around and catch him trick.
That's the first trick my master taught me.
That's what they called me
Nucleus
back in high
equals
school.
11.
He is not wearing full armor. Okay. So he's wearing pretty minimal armor, but he is wearing some. You do get through it, though. So his armor is now diminished.
Cool.
And you do the remainder. Yep. You come back around and you slash him. You do draw a little bit of blood there, and he'll step back away from you.
While I'm here, can I go ahead and streetwise him again with a little middle finger action?
You can just flick him off. I'm okay with that.
Wow.
I'm okay with that.
It doesn't require the aim that spitting in someone's face
Yeah,
is.
spitting in someone's face on the highway at 80 miles an hour is hard. It is going to be Breck's turn now. There are... you guys emerged from the 18-wheelers at this point, and all the remaining crotch rockets are in front, in like a semicircle. There's 4 of them. And they're looking around. They're like, where the fuck?
So, I think... what do you think? Give the people what they want?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right,
Always
let's...
give the people like a reach around. Yes.
yeah, let's see if we can jerk one of these guys off.
Mm-hmm. We've been waiting all night to see it. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
That'll jerk somebody, right?
All right, you grab the guy. You have him grappled with your hand.
Nice.
That's right. You have him grappled with your hand. Well phrased, Jahan.
Well phrased.
Well, cool. So, yeah, I want to try to pull him off the bike.
They're gonna pull him off. Gotcha. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just...
We'll pull
That's
him
right.
off.
Don't pull him off. Tug him off.
Yeah.
They both mean the same.
Tug.
Yeah, give him a tug job.
Yeah, and then maybe you can rub him out when he falls and he hits the pavement.
And then just
pulling off
stroke
is more of
his
a British
penis
idiom,
into
but it
completion.
is also. Yeah. So you're gonna pull him off of his motorcycle.
Yeah.
He's gonna try. I'm gonna give him a strength check to see if he can just hold on to it, because otherwise he's probably gonna fucking die. Yeah, no! Fucking, you hear it splash as he goes under the 18-wheeler. Oh, this is gonna be fun though. His motorcycle is going forward, and then it goes, and then starts doing this number. Levi, give me a drive check.
Y'all, he went splash after he got tugged off.
I
That's
just
a
spit my
25.
soda through my fucking nose. Just I'm sorry, vampire bite. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a good enough dodge. So Levi just I guess so every time he does this, the people on the car need to make some saves here.
Oh, no. That's me again.
Yep.
I love it.
Son of a bitch.
No, you don't need your arms.
I'm going to make the same kind of save I made last time. I'm going to hang on to the other guy. And hopefully, if he hangs on, I hang on. I am going to use 1 luck on this.
Okay.
So, fun fact, I was going to also hold on to you because he didn't make his save.
Oh, shit!
So, yeah, you guys both go through the front windshield of an 18-wheeler. I'm going to have you take the same amount of damage. Let's see. This is going to hurt. I'm going to give you a 4d6 for getting hit by an 18-wheeler.
That's fair.
Are the 18-wheelers going in the opposite direction?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, no.
No, they would die. That would be it.
Well,
Because
maybe.
what is that? That's a combined like 160 mile per hour collision.
Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah. So you're gonna take. What's your armor?
My armor is 14 on my body and 15 on my head.
So all the glass goes into your armor and gets stopped. And you just kind of land in the seat. The wind gets knocked out of you. But you are more or less unharmed.
Yes! Yes! That is exactly why you wear heavy fucking armor.
It did, yeah.
Screw
it
dodging.
saved
You don't
from
need
a
any
fall.
dodge. Just be protected.
But yeah, you actually did not take damage from this.
That is awesome news.
He does, however. You see he gets cut up by the glass pretty bad.
So, since we grab each other, can I reach up? I grab him by the shirt. He reaches down and grabs me, and we stumble and lose weight. And I turn and pivot and push him through the windshield, so he goes through first, takes the damage, and I collapse in on top of him.
We'll see who goes on top of who.
Okay.
with a contested check.
You want another brawling?
Yeah, another brawling. This
I'm
is
gonna
mostly going
use-
to be brawling.
I'm gonna use another 2 luck on this one
Absolutely.
for a 13.
13. So you guys both like try to reposition each other, and you guys just go through side by side.
What a fight, man!
Yeah, and then the guy who's driving the truck's like, "Holy shit!" And he starts
no
losing
shit.
control of the vehicle. But yeah, you guys are now in an 18-wheeler, fighting to the death. So that was on Breck's turn because he caused the whole chain of events that impacted everybody.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah. So now, Levite.
Oh yeah.
So you
know what time it is.
can use your drive skill as a dodge skill when you're getting shot at.
Yeah.
You're getting shot at.
Yeah. Guess what? Dodged.
Action.
That's a pretty good roll, man. You're on
It is.
fire tonight with those
If
rolls.
that one's a miss, do another one.
I will say it. Oh, I need to do another one. It
A
really,
25.
it really helps when my
I don't even know if
base.
you can miss these.
Yeah, my
base.
base is a 17.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so unless I crit fail, it's generally it
Hey,
is.
man.
If I,
You're a driver and you're good at driving. Makes sense. One more.
okay.
very good. 25, 23, 26.
Yeah, so they're just like they open fire and you're just not there. They're just hitting the air straight up.
Jahan,
Avoiding everywhere. What?
Jahan,
What?
you crit failed my drive check.
I did earlier. Yeah.
You jammed your gun, dude.
Yeah, you almost had a bad experience there, but your final crit, that was all in one turn getting shot at. That final one kind of turned it around for you.
Well, thank goodness.
Yeah, I only did one round as you. And then you
I
showed
appreciate it. Oh, so it was literally the first roll that you did was a.
Yeah, critical failure. I'm not you, man. I'm not you.
That's spectacular.
Yeah, man, the character sheet knew that it wasn't you. There was no, like, fingerprint scan ID, so Jahan got shut down.
Montana, you are in a big rig fighting a Copa of the Tiger Claws.
For now,
For now.
I'm going to kick open the passenger door as I'm struggling with this guy and try to dive out onto the street on top of him. Like, street surf him out of this semi.
You can try.
That's what I want to try. Yeah.
I'm letting you know, if you hit the ground going this fast, you're probably going to get fucked.
Look, I'll take probably any day of the week.
All right.
Fucking Gary's gonna have to re-roll a character, dude.
I'm going to be fine. This other guy's going to be road paced. I'm going to use the last 2 luck I have.
He's gonna be Highway Vegemite.
19.
Vegemite of the turnpike.
Ah!
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, give me some sort of tumble, like an athletics or something to survive. Maybe an endurance, if you
I'll
want to
take
go tough with
endurance.
it.
I'll take endurance.
This guy's going to try and land.
Oh, an 11. Oh, girl. I like that. I like an 11 endurance.
That's pretty low. So,
That's pretty good.
so Montana eats shit, gets fucked up, and is bleeding in the street. The other guy does a bit of a combat roll.
What?
Yeah.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, he rolled really high on this not die roll, which is good. It's good. But he kind of lands on his feet and then like tuck and rolls. He gets hurt. He gets fucking hurt. I honestly don't know. I'm on the fence of whether or not he would continue to pursue people at this damaged state.
80 miles an hour. I'm surprised nobody's dead.
He has cybernetics. Gary, Montana's fucked up. Montana might be dying here.
I don't want to ask how much damage I took because right now I don't want to put the number. You know what I mean? Right now it's a mystery, and that's okay with me.
Right now it is a mystery. I'm gonna get back to you on that.
You don't have to.
I'm gonna get back to you on that.
Hey Jahan,
Yeah.
I just wanted to check in, make sure. Me dodging was not on my turn, right? That was their turn? Or okay, cool.
It is now your turn.
It is now my turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
The driver gets top of the order, typically.
Nice. That makes sense because I do things. Okay, first of all, a couple of questions. Where are we going?
To the
Nasty boys.
To the Nasty Boys hideout.
To the Nasty Boys hideout.
That's why everybody's getting jerked off on the way.
That is why everyone's getting jerked off because they're a bunch of nasty boys. So
Trying to blend in.
So here's the thing. What does this highway look like?
Concrete. It's
what I mean is like how many lanes, how busy.
It is a 4-lane highway. It is busy. And you guys are past the big rigs, but they're behind you, like right behind you. And you guys, I'm gonna say at this point, the like feature is you guys are doing one of those elevated curves. You're going too fast for the curve, but you'll probably be okay. You're a good driver, so
probably. So I do come up ahead. How many of these crotch rockets are ahead of me?
3 now.
All right. Do we think I can
Rex
take
pulled
3
one of
crotch
them out.
rockets at once?
I don't know. Depends on how much lube you have. Everybody fresh out the box.
Hey, you got him.
But what do you mean by take them?
What do you mean by
1, that was mainly for the joke.
Okay.
2, I want to do a little bump, because I'm behind them, so I can like hit the gas and just like aim at them.
Ramming is a maneuver. So
Ramming
go ahead
is
and
a maneuver.
ram.
Rammed.
That is enough to do a ram. Yeah. So you cream into one of these dudes, fucking, and they're gonna hit the barrier and go over the side.
Yeah. What about the other ones?
The other 2 are okay.
I will press this button again, so help me.
That's all you
Damn it.
get. But hey, there's still 2 left.
Also, might I roll a God, what would it be? It would be a perception check.
Yes.
To see if I've noticed that Montana Jack just went over the side.
You might notice. I mean, there's no reason why you wouldn't.
Yeah, before
Okay.
that, I went into the back of the windshield of a semi and then out the side of that. So there's been
That's
a second.
true. I would have noticed. Yeah, I would have
probably
noticed. all that.
noticed, especially
Okay,
when the
all right, that's
18-wheeler
good.
started careening around because it had people go through its window.
So at some point, I just have to turn around and go fucking get Montana. Montana, you're making my life hard. I'm gonna say that into my comm too, because I imagine we're still over comms.
That's the last thing he hears as he bleeds out on Highway 2106C.
Yeah, 3 1/3.
Uh-huh.
It's your turn.
Oh!
What do you mean? It's your turn.
No, I'm just messing with you. Well, I was gonna do some. I'm telling you, I'm picturing for the map. I'm picturing the highway scene from Matrix 2, and it has not let me down yet.
Yeah,
It's
it-
apparently
I
laying on top of
was
your map
also.
very well.
I mean, what else would you picture? You know.
That's what I was wondering.
So
but
one of the guys on the crotch rockets turns into smoke and lands inside you.
he misses, and he actually just lands inside of me. He just occupies my body space.
Oh no!
So yeah, I wanted to jump on top of some semis and have like a katana duel with this guy, and then take his sword. But now that guy is rapidly receding in the rear view. So I need to figure out how to get my ass back to that guy's sword. Can I go ahead and kick the door off and then ride it like a like an urban sled.
No, you cannot kick my fucking door off. I say out loudly in loudness.
That would be just a straight cool roll, right?
Yeah, I would allow it. So do you actually want to do that? Because Levi wouldn't be able to stop you.
Yeah, I mean, he's dealing with some stuff. Brecht's still there to get his back, but Montana's alone, and that psycho really doesn't seem like he took too much damage, so... Plus, I want his sword. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do it, but I'm going to go ahead and use my last 3 luck points on this as well.
To ride a door to safety. Gotcha.
Indeed. And then right before I go, I'm going to take a couple of the, like maybe, I don't know, some insultingly small amount of eddies out of my inside pocket. Better yet, I'm going to write a check, and then I'm going to hand it to Levi. I'm going to slap it kind of over his shoulder as he's driving. And it's going to be like, I'm just going to be like, for the door. And it's going to have like 15, Euro bucks or whatever it is on there.
15?
I saw somebody got booned earlier.
So yeah, I want to go ahead and do that.
It was all these guys getting jerked off. They got
yeah,
boned.
Brick, you got a jerk off bonus earlier, so don't forget.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, Captain Grimley. Vampire Bites is concerned about your safety 3 1/3. But hey, let's do this. Give me like an agility, or an athletics. Acrobatics. There you go. That's the one. Acrobatics.
Are you sure?
Or athletics, whichever's higher.
Acrobatics isn't one.
Is it not?
Negative.
Man.
Negatory.
Athletics falls under Dex, so I think they're assumed to be
Okay.
similar. Mhm.
Cool. I'm sorry, Altars, though, right? I run a lot of games, alright?
It's okay. They forgive you. They're just glad you're playing their game, man.
Hey, I'm glad I'm... Oh! Okay. So...
Yes.
A check is placed into your hand, Levi, and then your door gets cut off to hinges.
What?
And 3 1/3 skateboards down the highway like a boss.
Do you have a boombox on your shoulder? Is that how dope you are right now?
The closest thing I have is my scrambler descrambler, so it's just kind of making this whop 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 noise as I'm like cruising down, and I've got my sword out just in the sun, and I've got my bulletproof shield in case like I hit a rock and I fall.
What's gonna happen is there's gonna be a car, and you're gonna like put one side of the door up, and you're gonna go right over the car like a ramp. It's gonna be pretty fucking sick.
Gary knows nothing about surfing on pavement and hitting rocks and falling over. He's never ever done that before.
Yeah, no, he got fucked up. But yeah, so you're back there. Brecht, don't forget your boon.
Awesome. Okay. How many guys are left here?
2.
2.
Ever pulled off 2 guys at once?
There's a first time for everything.
Okay. It's been an hour and a half since that happened. I'm sorry.
Actually, I do want to use my gadget hand.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to try to wrap around one of these guys and then spin him like a prom date, kind of,
You're going to try and grab his shoulder and pull him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull him.
Give me a brawl. He's going to brawl you. Let's brawl.
Okay.
Yeah,
19's
you
not
grab
bad.
him and pull him from his bike.
Nice.
And then there was one left. And he is going...
I avoid his motorcycle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, the motorcycle. Boom, boom, boom. You avoid the motorcycle. You guys are now elevated at like a 50-degree angle now. on a risen part of this highway as it curves. And that motorcycle is going to completely flip over the side. Levi avoids it. And do you just let that guy go? Brecht?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Right into the street.
Ah! At this point, a lot of the cars behind you guys have stopped. There's a bit of a traffic jam forming. This other guy on the motorcycle is going to look at this, and he's going to fucking punch it. And he makes a lot of distance ahead of you.
Is his car faster than my car?
Yes, his crotch rocket is much faster than your car.
That makes sense.
Yeah, his sports bike is faster than your Honda Civic with 4.5 guys in it.
And who drives a fucking 3-door? What is that? What's a 3-door?
Yeah, man, get your shit together.
What do you mean?
Door fix.
What do you mean 3.5 guys in it? It's now just me and Brecht.
Yeah, there's also a scientist in the trunk.
There is.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
he is a half a guy.
Whose turn is it? It is now Montana Jack's turn. So I've been thinking about what actually happened, and what makes sense is that when you guys went through the windshield, that guy didn't keep punching it. He slowed down a bit, so you didn't actually take the full 80. It was more of a survivable 55
The
miles per hour.
semi-trucks weren't going 80. We were going 80, and we
That's
passed
true.
the
So they were going
semi-trucks.
slower to begin
So
with.
if they were probably going 50, then he might have slammed his brakes. We might have been down to like 35 by that point.
He didn't slam his brakes, but he did like swerve off towards the wall because he went like this. But yeah, I think you would survive that. You are a little more hurt though, so take another 5.
Got it. That's not so bad at all.
And your armor, take more damage to your armor.
Not so bad at all.
Because it's not like you failed your survive check anyways.
That's right. And I did a pretty good job on the brawling check. I whooped his ass on the brawling.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it. It didn't really register with me that you weren't going as fast as I thought you were. So it's a little better.
Also, the brawling was to guide him to the ground instead of me. And I used all my luck on it and did a badass job. But then I didn't.
Yeah, and then you didn't. But yeah, so the 18-wheeler is like on the side of the road now, ahead of you guys, and you are there, and the Tiger Claw is between you and the 18-wheeler.
I'm gonna stand up, kind of dazed, and walk definitively towards the Tiger Claw with the sword. I'm just gonna walk right at him.
Alrighty.
Can I make it to him in a turn?
Yeah, you can make it to him.
I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna grab him and try to pick him up over my head with 2 hands, like a gorilla press.
Give me that
Going
brawl.
on.
Oh,
Crit on my brawling. 28.
I almost crit too, but I did not.
Crack his back over your knee like fucking Goro.
Hey, you have him grappled.
I'm going to walk over and throw him off the side of the bridge. And if I may, can I keep his sword?
You guys are before the bridge.
Is there not like a guardrail over the sides though?
There
What
is.
if I
It's just not as high.
That's okay. Is it high enough to kill a man?
A normal man.
Okay.
I mean, this guy has implants.
I'll throw him off a bridge. This seems like a good idea.
Okay. You can walk him over to the side. You're gonna have to do another roll in another turn. To, do that. I guess he'll take a turn and try to escape, but he probably won't. So, go ahead.
14.
Oh, never mind. He does. Okay.
Bitch.
Just trying to throw a guy over.
But now you guys are next to the railing.
Yeah, that's right.
So now it wouldn't take as much success. But yeah, no, he breaks your stance, and then he's there. He pulls his sword back out, and he's like ready to fight you. back to the top of the order, Levite. This guy on the crotch rocket pulls away from you. And everybody's gone except for you and Brecht somehow. I don't know how you guys managed to split up during a car chase in the same car, but you did. I'm proud of you. But yeah, it's your turn, Levite.
So, I look in my rearview mirror. What do I see?
You see a bunch of cars, like, stopping.
Great. I'm going to stop, and I'm going to reverse as far back as I can go safely.
You can reverse along the shoulder, more or less, as far as you feel like it.
Yeah, I'm going to go...
Busted J turn and drive head on into traffic.
Who's just chilling on a freaking... on my door.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get back to where he is. Are you reversing or you turning around?
Fuck it. I'm just going in reverse. I'm just like.
Give me a drive check to not wreck your car. Yeah, there you go. That sounds about right. Always with the 23s. All right. Yeah, you're just slamming it. No problem. You are able to get to where 3 1/3 is now.
What did you accomplish?
And now it's his turn.
What did you accomplish?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, actually. I imagine I'm still skating in the direction of the Tiger Claw, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, because it is a decline.
So I'm kind of, Levite pulls up in reverse with his window down, and I'm, skating on this door, and we're like, bet. I love it. Okay.
That's exactly right.
So I want to go ahead and, take aim at this Tiger Claw that has now escaped Montana's grasp, but is right at the edge of the bridge. And I want to skate right up to him. And as I'm hauling ass, I look over at Levite and I wink and I put my katana back in my sheath and just leave the bulletproof shield. And I want to go up to there and hockey check, right in his bitch ass.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then
I'll pull this guy, yeah.
While pulling his katana out of his sheath.
Yeah, give me a. I'll let that be a brawl.
Interesting. Okay. Let me see.
It's pretty street fighty.
Brawl.
You're going pretty fast too.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, he should be donezo for sure on that one. I mean,
his
he
car
should
just had a fresh paint job. It's all slick.
His damn sword. Which, by the way, where am I pulling that from? Is his sheath on his side or on his back?
It is on his side.
Perfect. So that should make it nice and easy. Let me think if I have any other questions to ask while I desperately try to find where the hell Brawl is. Found it. Never mind. And we're here.
Nice.
And so, just so I'm clear, you're trying to hit him with your shield, right?
Yeah, kind of like body checking him over the railing of the bridge while pulling his katana.
Give me an athletics check to not go flying out over the bridge when he steps out of the way.
Absolutely. That's just transfer of energy, baby.
Yeah, he stepped out of the way.
Oh, no! No!
It looked really cool the whole time, though.
It did. So, you're about to fight this guy. 3 1/3 comes in. Fuck you! And fucking goes. And the Tiger Claw, with a supernatural quickness, because he crit to get out of the way, just jumps out of the way.
Let me ask you. Can I make an opportunity attack to grab 3 1/3 and keep him from flying over the side to a certain death?
I'll allow it.
All right.
3 1/3 goes flying over the railing, though.
I'm gonna make a brawling check to
shoot me with your grapple gun.
Gonna make a brawling check to grab you by the back of your shirt as you fly by here. I'm stalling to see if anybody wants to boon us in the chat because I don't have any luck points left and I could really use a boon.
I hope someone dooms you.
Oh man, that's exactly what we need. Okay, here I go. I'm going in, y'all. We're gonna We're gonna go for the grapple.
If
the
someone
brawl.
I do
does
have
boo
the,
you before we resolve it, I'll... Oh,
The
you got
muscle
booed.
and
We did?
bone lace.
Thanks, Vampire Bites.
Thank you, Vampire Bites. 3 1/3 doesn't die today, I hope.
I hope.
This is the same individual that was concerned for my safety, so way to walk the walk. I appreciate it.
Okay.
So he goes flying over the railing, and you grab his shoulders, and you're like, "No!"
Woo! Thank you. 3 1/3. Kevin, I think you owe Vampire Bites your life.
Yeah, clearly. I'm gonna have to name a character after.
Get a vampire tattoo on 3 1/3.
I was really excited for one of you to fly over a bridge.
So were we, believe
You
me
guys
or
have
not.
been so reckless. I wanted one of you to suffer. But yeah. That was 3 1/3's turn. Brecht. You're in a car that is reversing towards what I just described happening.
Oh boy.
Cool. And we're not close to any other bad guys right now. Are
No,
we?
it's pretty much just him now.
Just him. How far away are we?
You're closing the distance.
Okay. Then I want to take a shot with my very heavy pistol.
Absolutely, you're going to be at the second tier of range. And with the 14, yeah, actually he dodges. So, yeah, he dodges. So he's gonna step back from that too. He's like, I'm getting shot. Like you can tell he's getting into more of a defensive. Oh yeah, that was a crit fail. Sorry, now I see what you were talking about. Vampire Bites. I had it turned off. But yeah, crit fail. Then there's the save, and then here's the shot. So everybody sees it now. Yeah, you miss.
Wonderful.
I don't know. I gave you the finger because it's funny. Oh, you can shoot at 400? No, you can't. No, you can't. Okay, I was going to say, the ranges go all the way up in this chart. So, it is now... who goes after Brecht?
I think the baddies
The bad
and then
guys do, yeah.
it's,
So this
and then
guy
it's
is going to look around, seeing that he is now, like, surrounded. Yeah, he's going to try and jump over the edge now.
We try so hard to get him over this bridge. He's just gonna do it himself.
Yeah, he's gonna jump down and try to like stick the landing. He's gonna try to escape essentially, because he's pretty fucked up. He jumps over the railing. Yeah, he's down there now.
I'll pull 3 1/3 up over the rail and that's it for me. I'll just pull him up and set him down on his feet. But I feel like I'm a little shaken and stunned from the fight that just ensued. I'll head back towards the reversing vehicle and hop in.
Yeah, so you do see him jump down. You can still see him, but he is down there. You see that he did land. He has those fancy robot legs. But yeah, I'm gonna have him. Yeah, I had him run away. Haha. Oh, bribery! What are you bribing?
Is it me?
Oh, was that me?
Yeah,
That was cool.
Oh, I'm just trying to scroll around. I'm telling you, I can only see like one row at a time because, again, I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to find... I forgot now. That's what's up.
Same.
But yeah, you guys successfully threw off the tiger claws once again.
We successfully did what to the tiger claws?
Threw them off.
Is he still in range? I don't really want to let that fool get
He
away.
is still in range. You could shoot at him.
Yeah, I would like to... Yeah, let me just shoot at him twice with my heavy pistol. Boom. Not boom. Boom. Boom.
Nice.
Nice. Two very good rolls, an 18 and a 20.
Two very good rolls. He's gonna try to not get shot. The first roll is a crit. And the second roll is a crit fail. So, the first shot, he moves out of the way completely. But it seems like he moves right into the path of the second bullet. So you do shoot him. Give me that damage.
That's 2d6 on the heavy or 3?
3. A heavy's 3, and then the very heavy is 4.
Oh, gotcha.
That's good damage.
So you shoot him, he goes to a knee. He's fucked up. You can't tell. He might be dying. You don't know.
Because I didn't move at all, do I still have like a motion or an action
you
or
still
whatever?
have movement.
Can I go ahead? So how far of a drop is this? Did he stick the landing because he has robot legs, or because anybody could stick the landing?
Because he has robot legs, but also, I mean, so the situation at this point in the curve, it's like, because this is right where it starts like going up and up. I'd say, man, I'm not good with distances. It's like a 2.5-story fall.
Okay, so
it's not to concrete; it's to dirt hills. So he kind of rolled down a hill.
I've got that cybernetic attachment. It's like muscle and bone lace or whatever. Is that gonna help me reduce like fall damage or anything from this? Sort of like his robo legs.
I don't think so.
It was very expensive. Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. I'll find out, and I will let you know.
Yeah, I mean, he's taking a knee. I want that sword, and I don't have a grapple gun, so I'm going to go ahead and hop down.
Okay, give me...
You know, I hate to be that guy, but that's actually a pretty good place to call it for a 5-minute break, so that you can
really
look up the ruling before
That's
3 1/3.
Yeah, I'll look it up on the break, and I'll let you know what happens. Everybody, thanks for watching so far. We're going to take 5 minutes, and then we are going to come right back after our pee-pee break.
So, the sword-wielding Tiger Claw has jumped from the bridge. He's running for his life. He gets shot by 3 1/3. He's down on one knee. 3 1/3 is vaulting over the side of the bridge, going down to finish the kill.
And he's potentially pulling out a huge coil of rope that he's got to make this less deadly. But
and we'll see everybody in 5 minutes!
Yeah, see you guys soon. Hey everybody, welcome back to Fresh Out the Box Play Cyberpunk. I am the Game Master, Johananon.
I'm Casualty CDG, but you can call me Gary. And tonight I'll be playing the part of Montana Jack. Lawman.
And then this is Kevin, and then this is Layton, and this is
Oh,
Matt.
I showed up last, so I wasn't sure if I should go third on that one.
oh, well, hi there again. I'm Kevin, and I'm going to debo the conversation. I will be playing 3 1/3 this evening, and reading the rest of my lines off the teleprompter like a good little boy, so I don't get hurt.
I'm Casualty CDG, but you can call me Gary, and I will be playing the role of Levite.
I am Matt, and I am playing Brett.
Thank you for my DIY teleprompter, John.
You're welcome. It said fuck you.
Yeah, I can't read it, so thank you for translating also.
Yeah, there was too much white light.
Too much white light.
I thought you were just being censored for the children's, but...
Nah, we have that parental advisory thing on this stream, so fuck you.
Oh, nice. We can say all of the words.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Yeah, never all of them. So, yeah, you were about to rappel down the side of this bridge, weren't you? 3 1/3 with a rope, if I'm not mistaken.
I was. I am.
So yeah, I mean, you can do that. It's not a particularly difficult task.
Cool. So, yeah, I mean, I want to get as close to the guy as I can now, having already shot at him. I assume I can't further attack him.
I mean, you could if you wanted to, but you get up to him. He's just sitting there on his knees now. When you get up to him, he's just sitting there waiting, and he glares at you.
I'm gonna just kind of squat down next to him and ask him, your sword or your life.
If you ask him like that, he'll pull his sword out and he'll get ready to fight you.
Oh,
Very
I'm gonna
dope.
stand at the rail and watch this from above. This seems dope.
I am going to also slowly stand up from my squatting position and then just pull my katana, no shield, and then go for a two-handed stance.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
he'll get into a stance as well. Go ahead and... Well, I mean, you can either go first or second. It's up to you.
I'm gonna honk a bunch. There's just gonna be a honking horn throughout this fight.
Am I allowed? Yeah, I'm gonna actually. I want him to go first, and I want to try to evade his first couple swings.
Yeah, he's gonna run at you. He's pretty injured, but he still has his technique. Yeah, go ahead and give me those dodges. Yeah, he swings at you twice, and you get out of the way both times.
So then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna step back. Kind of, he charges at me and swings. I'm gonna kind of dodge, and then I'm gonna bring that sword up for like an up, out to the side, and then like a back down. And hopefully he will buy the farm at this point. We'll see. Doesn't look like it. Got the double 9.
Yeah, he ping, he knocks your sword away, and then he comes at you. I imagine if any of you outside of this fight want to interject, technically you can step in whenever, but otherwise this is going to be them.
Oh, I'm interjecting with my horn.
Yeah, so he swings at you twice.
Oh.
Man, that 31 evasion is hot fire, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
I think
Straight
there must have been
Quavo.
some sort of backflip or something involved there.
he failed that second hit as a crit fail, so with your crit success, you're going to get a +1 to hit on this because he's wide open.
I was gonna say take his sword from him.
Nice. I want to go ahead and then try to like run him through, but then be ready to slash him also. Or so essentially I'm going to try to run him through, but if that misses, I'm going to then go for a slash. If I get him, I'm going to then do that like cut him ass to head thing.
You have been booned.
What?
You've been booned.
Yeah. By Vampire Bites. Thanks, Vampire Bites.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
So
you,
that's
thank
booned, and you have a plus because of your last crit. So this one's a +2.
Oh,
Oh, and he crit again! Get the fuck out of here!
boom.
Get the fuck out of here. Yes, sir.
Let me get that 3d6 ready for you.
So the first hit, he blocks barely. He barely blocks it, but then as you come through with the follow through, you guys are sword guard to sword guard. He catches that sword with his own crit. And by his own crit, I mean he rolled 2 10s in a row. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he ain't no bitch. He's
This is pretty epic.
yeah, it's pretty epic little samurai duel here. Little
This is super epic. Honk, 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 honk.
Jeez, 3 1/3. Get after it.
I guess. Oh yeah, that means it's his attack. Okay. He swings at you twice. Let's see what you do.
Boom, crit.
You get out the way. I don't know. You guys can't hit each other. Now it's your turn again.
That's another critical evasion? What is happening?
Yeah, you're in prime opportune time to
What?
attack. Yep.
This is why I don't take damage very rarely, I guess.
He's crit every single evasion set and attack set in the past 3.
So this time I'm going to mix it up a little bit, and I'm going to go for like a... So I just dodged his stuff, and I'm going to go for like a spinning shot, but I'm actually going to attack first. I'm going to shoot my scratchers out of my fingertips and go for like a claw, nowhere specific, and then follow up the second slash with the katana. So I'm going to go the scratchers. God, that katana, man.
So the first with the scratchers, he catches them with his sword, and he goes like this, and he almost like pulls one of them out of your hand, very painfully. Yeah, he can't quite do it, but he crit his block, and then his second attack also blocked you pretty deftly, and then he's gonna crit you, and then
at this point. At this point, I've gotten out of the car and I'm watching this epic thing happen.
There's a lot of people watching now.
I've set it to automatically honk the horn, though, so it's still honking.
I love that your car has that setting for just this type of circumstance. No, Kevin, no, you didn't roll another critical evasion. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
So the first attack does finally hit you. The second one does not. What's your armor?
I had taken some damage before. I believe 1 point, so 10 and 11.
Oh yeah, so he just like he can't get through your armor with the first hit. He doesn't have the bite on it. He goes for like a shallow cut real quick to try and get at you, but he doesn't press hard enough. Can't get through your armor. The second one, you're just out of the way. Now it's your turn again. Holy crap. A lot of crits here, buddy. He's critting a lot, too, which is weird. I don't know
this is a pretty solid showdown, I've got to say.
Yeah, it is. I wasn't expecting
I'm going to go ahead and just stay with the katana, and I'm going to come in and try to just end his day. Oh.
You jammed your katana.
I jammed it, man. I'm trying to be honorable here, Jahan, but I will pull my pistol out and dome check him if I have to.
I know you will. So what's going to happen? You rolled an actual full-on 0.
I did, thank you.
He's going to he's going to take it. You thrust with like a loose grip, and he just scoops it out of your hand and disarms you.
So can I attack my second attack with my scratchers then?
Yes, you can.
Oh shit. So I'm gonna look at him when this happens and kind of like stop for a second, and then I'm gonna pull those things out again and attack.
Believe it or not, you got him somehow now. Because he rolled like shit. But yeah, you get him. You get him once.
Oh.
What's his armor at this point?
Oh, he's about to take some heavy 1d6 damage.
Scratches only do 1d6.
Shit, 1d6?
Oh, come on, sweet 2. Sweet 2.
Somehow his armor stops. Because he has 2 armor left. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Yeah, so you don't have a sword now. He's going to try to finish you. The first attack isn't very good. The second one is a little more on point.
Kevin!
Stop critting!
Kevin! You can't roll another critical evasion!
Yeah, I need a sponsorship. Somebody give me a sponsorship.
Somebody help him, get him to sell your dice, because he always be critting.
That's 4, man. That's 4 critical evasions and 1 critical attack.
Yeah. So what happens is you get the fuck out of the way, the first one. The second one comes in way faster than you're expecting. He hits you. Your armor is 11?
11 on the head, I believe 10 on the body.
So he's going to do... I can't do math. 6. He stabs you good, finally.
6 damage, is that to my armor or my health?
To you, yeah. And your armor is going to go down by 1.
Oh, good lord. Okay, so 3 1/3, taking some damage.
Yep, you got... He finally cut you.
Might I, upon seeing 3 1/3, get stabbed?
Yeah.
Pull out my gun and fire twice?
If you want to.
I do want to. At this point, I was enjoying the fight, but the dude also took off he took off my door, and I need him to pay me back. So I need him alive. Bang. Bang.
Oh,
Nice.
shit! Another crit! But this time it's from Leighton. Oh, man.
So it is quite a distance away. The first one's actually going to be a miss. Second one's definitely a hit, though.
Is it more than 25 meters?
It's more
25
than... I guess it has to be up to 12. No, anything over 12.
Oh, sorry. 12. Sorry, I was looking at that wrong.
It
okay.
is more than 12.
All right. Well, I hit him. I'm going to roll 3d6.
So after this legendary fight, he finally cuts you. He pops into a stance. He gets shot through the back of the chest and dies. And you were robbed of the samurai.
Grab his sword. Give me my money.
So
and
I'm gonna
then
go ahead and I'm gonna grab his sword from off of his body, and I'm gonna look up at Levite, and I'm just gonna be like, "Now you can pay for your own door."
No. What? No. I will shoot you too.
He makes a good point, Levite. You did just rob him. You robbed him of his honor right here, right in broad daylight.
He robbed me of my sword. I swear to God, I will shoot him if
Your
he does
sword,
not take
your
it back.
door has a price. His honor can't be replaced. In fact, you might owe him after this.
I'm pretty sure you're both wrong.
I'll go sit in the passenger
After
seat.
a while, you guys reconvene.
So for shits and giggles, just to make sure, I wanted to have grabbed my own katana as well as his, because I was disarmed or whatever. So I want to just make sure I've got both of them. Can I do that?
You have both.
You know what, Levite? I'll take care
I'm
of
not
your
gonna
door.
make you forget your sword.
Well, I may not need it anymore, but I still want it because I'm seeing some dual wielding stuff happening here. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Brecht, can you help me fix this door real quick?
I can.
We're gonna use the duct tape I have in my bag to duct tape his door back on.
Okay.
Great.
I'm not gonna make you roll because
It does not.
You're not trying to do a good job, so I don't see the point
No,
of making you roll.
the door. So in my mind, the door is it no longer opens. It's like duct taped around the car, but it's also run through the window of the other back passenger seat car across the roof of the car, so that the window can go up and down on the back right side.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
That's
getting
exactly what I was picturing. So you know.
Yeah, super duct taped up. So there you go.
I'm getting compensated for my door. I'm lending y'all my car. I swear to God, if y'all try to cheat me out of this, I will kill every single one of you.
The door is fixed.
The door is not fixed. That's it. We're not going. We're not going. We're not
Don't
going.
make me pull
You-
over.
You wanna? You don't wanna? No, we're not. We haven't even started going yet. You
to
don't want
be-
to pay
to
for the
be
door.
fair-
You can walk to the gangsters. You
To
can
be
walk.
fair, Levi, you do have a check from 3 1/3.
He said it was for 15 euros.
Oh, is it for
Because
15?
it is. It is for 15. That's why I said that.
That's not very much.
No, it is
No, it's
not.
Well, you know, that's what you get for stealing honor. I stole your door, you stole my kill. Now, every time I use his sword, I'm going to bring dishonor to my entire corporate existence.
And I also just saved your life because I saw you get stabbed by that guy.
In all fairness, I saved his life when he tried to fly over the rail.
You also did save his life. So so there we go. There we go. Whole lot of life saving going on and a whole lot of not driving to the gangsters until you compensate me for this door.
I can actually. I have a tech multi-tool. Can I actually try to repair?
If you actually want to fix it, that's what I thought you were going to do in the first place. Not use duct tape. But yeah, you are actually good at fixing stuff, so you could try. Oh.
God, do we know what's going on with the stream? Is it us now? Oh no, I'm seeing FOB's Cyberpunk RED.
It was me.
There we go.
It was me.
Amazing. Did you roll contortion? Oh, land vehicle tech.
Here, let me put all you guys back where you belong here real quick.
If you know what I mean.
I accidentally hit
Hey.
the back button.
Yeah, I hit the help button earlier and it brought me to a whole new page and I was terrified. I don't like the help page.
And we are good. Sorry! Yeah, so 3 1/3 does not notice people being angry or something, whatever you're rolling for.
Oh, I didn't realize I hit something. I'm not even sure what that's at. My bad.
I also roll a 0 on human perception daily.
Well, it's actually good that I did that because I'm wondering, both conversation and human perception, they just don't have a value in the third column, even though they both have a 6 in the first. So it's kind of interesting that neither one of those fills.
Yes, they should have a value in the third column.
Yeah, I don't know how you got a
fair.
0 because you rolled a 7.
Well, yeah,
it's
I think
it's because
because
the
it's filled in.
it's because it's put in wrong because there's too many plus signs, I think. Brecht, you do actually successfully attach the door. That's a above everyday kind of thing. So yeah,
Nice. That'll cost you $15. Yes.
You see, it still looks like it had the shit beat out of it.
I think it gives it personality.
it's true.
Your whole car looks like it's had the shit beat out of it.
I take good care of this car. It looks like that because it literally just had the shit beat out of it.
Yeah, it's all full of bullet holes too. You gonna make the Tiger Claws pay you for that?
That's true. It is all full of balls too.
Oh, I am going to be compensated out of this for that.
Good. Maybe you can collect for the door from the Tiger Claws as well.
What?
You know, we're just going to bust a drug ring, right? We're not making any money. We're going to bust a drug ring.
Yeah, and whatever we find there, I will get enough to sell, unless 3 1/3 wants to pay me for all the repairs.
I have a katana. As a matter of fact, now I have 2, and I am 100% capable of driving my own self around or calling a bodyguard to do it. So I wouldn't push the matter any further if I were you.
Sure. Do you guys want to go to the place?
Shotgun.
Is that a thing? Is that where you guys are heading, to the Nasty Palace place?
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about standing my ground here. You
We
wanna
might
call
have a
it
slap
tab?
fight.
Did you see how many crits I rolled?
Sure.
We could have a crit fight.
I
Fine,
don't do
I'll
this for free. This is not something I do for free. I don't drive you around out of the goodness of my own heart. I have my own shit going on. You don't want to compensate me for my shit. I put my life on the line. I put my car on the line, which frankly is worth more than my life. So if you don't want to compensate me, or you don't want to make sure that I get compensated throughout the course of the next however long it'll take for us to take down these gangsters, then I'm not a part of this.
Okay. I can respect that. Business is business after all. And despite the fact that you stole the honor, you did save my life. Here, and I'll hand him the katana off the guy's body. Hang on to this. In the corpo world, we call it collateral. I don't have any money for you now, but mark my words, I want that sword. And I'll pay you for it when I get the money.
3 1/3, I think I'm in love with you.
So now that's taken care of. Would you guys like to head there, or do you guys have a different plan now?
Oh, we're going.
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
So now that you guys have done this whole chasing sequence successfully, you guys are unhindered in heading to this club. But I assume that you're heading to, like, where are you heading exactly? What's your plan? I wasn't really clear.
Yeah, I think, as far as I know, and correct me if I'm wrong here, team, our plan is to take the scientist before the Nasty Boys club and figure out why the Nasty Boys are using this scientist to cook up drugs.
Yep.
Okay.
And the scientist didn't get shot through all this?
No, he's fine in the trunk. Most of the gunfire was on the front of the car. I was paying attention.
I really thought you were going to say pop the trunk and see.
No, no, I was waiting for something to happen, and nothing ever did.
Yeah, I think I've only got like a 7 in my Schrodinger's roll category, so I don't know. How well
He is both alive and dead.
Or there is no scientist at all. Perhaps he escaped.
You guys haven't checked.
Yeah, we're gonna check that trunk real
He's
quick.
back there. He's
Back
fine.
there. Yeah, he's back there.
Okay. All right, let's hit it, y'all. I'm ready to go. Smooth fixed. Let's do this. Let's go.
So you drive towards the edge of town where this place is. And it's not hard to miss. It is a giant, multi-storied building shaped like a giant purple top hat. And it has a big old sign on it that says Buck Nasties. And it is, I mean, it looks like a pretty obvious strip club. That's what you guys see. There's a lot of people outside, out front.
I'm gonna go ahead and manually turn my nasal filters on. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
That's a good idea.
What do you do?
Levite's the one who's parking us. I'm curious if he's going to try to valet it or not.
Nah, I'm just gonna park it all boring like. But that is a good point. I don't know. Should we go in with breathing masks? They have tried to use chemical warfare on us before.
I just think it's gonna fucking stink in there.
That's also fair. I'm gonna hand, because I do have 2 breathing masks. I am going to hand one to Montana Jack just in case.
You know what? I'll keep it in my bag. This is a good idea.
Do that.
I think he's got nasal filters.
I do not.
I think it's the only one. I think that you two do, right? Don't you have them too, Brecht?
I have infrared vision.
But yeah.
I have them.
So this is, for just so you guys are clear, this is a public place.
Is it possible that I could maybe find some spot around the building to plug in and check out the security situation?
You could try, but you do see that there are actively guards patrolling. They're not like walking around with AKs, but you can see bouncers.
Cool.
I could buy you some time if you want to try to tap in.
Yeah, maybe if we could get a distraction going or something.
I'll take off my armor and go pretend to be drunk and go get one of the bouncers' attention.
Okay. Give me a acting check.
I think this game actually has that, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
It does.
Acting. There it is. An 8. Seems like I had too many drinks tonight. And I'm drunk.
That's
Drunk
pretty
as a
much what you do.
My name is Officer Wasted.
I'm so fucking drunk. I bet you won't come fight me, you piece of shit.
It'll be a giant. It's a big old bouncer guy.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Are you approaching like the front door guy, or who are you trying to distract?
Whoever is the one who's patrolling the one who's checking the area around the access point, so that he won't be checking the area around the access point for the next 30 seconds while he beats my ass.
Okay. I mean, he's just gonna be walking around the parking lot kind of area. That's where the access point is near.
I'll be in between him and the access point, taking a piss on the wall when he comes around or whatever his line of sight is. However far I can get him away.
And then you're gonna say you're so drunk.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, with that acting check, I mean, he could tell that you're not, and he'll be confused by it, but he'll be like, "Good for you, pal."
I'm so drunk I'm looking for a fight as he's trying to walk away. And I might just fight anybody. And then I crack my knuckles at him.
He'll raise an eyebrow at you and be like, "What are you doing, man?" Like, he's just gonna level with you. Like, "What do you want? What is this?" Because you failed your acting role pretty bad.
Yeah, really bad.
So he's like, what is this? He's confused. You successfully distracted him and confused him.
There's only one more thing I can do. I'm gonna pull a smoke grenade out of my bag and pull the pin and run off. Smoke cloud, disappear.
Ninja.
So you hear him sigh. But yeah, during all of this, you can try to access their security, Brecht.
Awesome.
What are you trying to do exactly?
Actually, if maybe I could get a peek at their cameras.
Yeah, you can plug in like with your agent and try to see their angles.
Cool. And get kind of a lay of the land. And then maybe where we can find the important people. Like in the back, if there's like a back room or something I can see through the video cameras.
Yeah, you can try to pull up some information on this building. Go ahead and give me that. Oh, you gave me the check. Okay, so you get in and you start seeing some of the cameras, and one at a time they start shutting off of your screen as you start getting counter hacked.
Okay.
It's not something that's happened yet, but what this means is that they employ a net runner.
Okay. Can I unplug real quick?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah. I was seeing if you were going to say that quick enough. And
yeah.
You just immediately unplug. You're like, oh shit, a net runner. Like that's yeah, that's fair. But you did learn that they have cybersecurity here.
Cool. I relay that information.
I put my armor back on, come back from like the ditch around behind you guys, and climb up. I smell reek of smoke.
As you get back, you notice the security guard just sighed and didn't chase you, and then like continues his patrol. You could. It seems like he has to deal with a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, that's all right. It sounds like I bought enough time.
You did. You bought. It worked. It did work. But you just weren't able to get a rise out of this guy.
Hey, that's okay. I got out of it without getting punched in the face. That's a total success.
I thought it was funnier this way. But yeah, so you guys are hiding in a ditch, is what you said, right?
I figured they were at the car, yeah. And so for me to get back to them without just walking across the parking lot, I'd have to go along the ditch and then come up.
Yeah, we'll say Levite parked behind a billboard for Pangy Burger.
I love Pangy Burger, man. I have a craving.
Don't you dare go. I don't. God, maybe I do. I don't know. Freaking Pangy.
But yeah, so Brecht relays the information that they have a netrunner.
Well, that means they'll be watching every single camera in the place. Probably infrared. And they probably got this whole place on lockdown. All the doors will probably be automated. When we in there, we belong to them.
Tried to get in now.
All right. Once we go through these doors, they're in control.
So what's the game plan here? Like,
maybe we leave the scientist in the trunk for now and use him as a bargaining tool.
Hey, hey, Jahan. I'm gonna send a quick text message over to Yellow Jacket just to see where he is.
Oh, okay.
See if he happens to be in the area, happens to be around, happens to want to help some guys out.
Levite's gonna put a call into a netrunner that he knows.
Also, I'm wondering, how does this bodyguard dynamic work? Because I'm wondering if I can't just go in with my bodyguard under the guise of like needing a VIP room or something.
You could. I mean, it is, like I said, it is a open place. You are allowed to go in there. As you guys are sitting here watching the place, all kinds of people go in and out, even like cops, corpos. You see tiger claws. You see, what are they called? Oh no,
Maelstrom?
Maelstrom, yeah, you see Maelstrom. You see all the various gangs. You see people just coming in and out. It seems like everybody's welcome here.
Maybe we don't have to try so hard after all.
I'll throw my shotgun in my duffel bag, zip it up, and walk in.
I'll
Let's see.
follow.
I'll follow as well.
Yeah, I'll bring up the old the booty. Bring up the rear.
Yeah, I totally forgot about something, and it's really funny. Someone's going to stay and watch the guy in the trunk. Jamila, I forgot that she came with you guys.
Ah,
You
good.
guys hauled ass out of there so fast, I didn't think about the fact she would definitely have gone with you.
I figured she would just meet us later so she didn't get involved in the gunfight. She knew where we were headed. We had to
she
lose
did know where
Tiger.
you're headed. Yeah, she can meet you guys later.
Hmm.
She knows how to shoot guns.
I guess you guys led all the bad guys away anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I was like, oh no, did I forget to bring her? Yeah, but
Now she can pull up right now on a badass motorcycle.
I'm going to have her not do that. I'm going to have her be in the wind.
And like a purple, sexy leather bodysuit. With ground effects.
But yeah, so you guys going to go in? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
I think it is.
I want to hear more of this bedtime meditation by Gary. About purple leather and motorcycles.
She takes off her helmet. You see a reflection in the black glass of the neon lights of the purple top hat at Buck Nasty's palace.
There you go.
I'm hooked. We need to do a story series.
Yeah, let's do a,
That's what we're doing!
let's just start.
That's what this
It
is!
is what this is. But we could just start reading erotic novels live on Twitch. See how
Well,
long before we get canceled.
We can make them up as we go so that there's no copyright issues.
Improv erotic novels.
The penis is a hard penis.
And best part, you don't even have to change your name. We can still be fresh out of the box.
That's fair. That's fair.
Fresh Out the Box presents Fresh in the Box after hours.
But yeah, so you guys walk on up to the front door. Are you just gonna walk in, or you want to say something, or what's going on?
Yeah, I'll also take my pistol off my leg holster and throw it in the duffel bag and zip it up. And walk in and drop it on the counter.
What duffel bag? What's going on?
A duffel bag that I carry full of weapons and guns and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And handcuffs and duct tape and all the other things.
Yeah, you guys do get frisked, no weapons kind of situation. You can check them at the coat check.
Yep, I immediately go in and drop a duffel bag full of weapons and road flares and tech bags and glow sticks and cameras and all sorts of shit. I drop the whole thing in front of the person at the counter.
Does anybody try to hide something?
Absolutely.
What are you
Yeah.
trying to conceal?
So I want to go ahead and give up. Oh shit! No, I gave the katana to Levite. Well, then I'm just gonna go ahead and try to conceal my katana. Also, quick question though: the scratchers, the dart gun hidden in my eye, and I also have something that hasn't made a debut yet—a vial of poison. Are these things like separate from this because they're like built
Yeah,
in?
so you're
Like, it's
allowed to
not-
go in with that, whatever mods you have, but they expect you to give up your weapons. And you
Cool,
do
I
look
definitely
ahead to pass the coat check, and there's a scanner there. And you don't know if you can fool that. You could try, though.
I have that scrambler, descrambler. Will that help me against something like
It
that?
might.
Yeah, I want to try to conceal this katana then.
I think katanas are unconcealable.
They're unconcealable. Okay, I'm gonna try to bring my heavy pistol then.
Yeah, pistols are concealable. Very heavy pistols are not, but heavy are. So, oh, there you go.
I keistered it, I think,
I'll,
with a 17.
yeah, I'll,
Oh
make it,
no,
I'll have them. Let's see.
that's a heavy pistol.
So the guy working the thing crits, and he finds your gun. As you walk through the scanner, he reaches inside your coat and takes your gun, and he kind of gives you like a smirk.
I'll give him one right back.
But he doesn't care that you tried to. He turns it in, and he'll be like, "You have fun now." But yeah, he rolled a 10 and then a 9. So
Jeez.
it was a high crit. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess this doesn't work out. So that's a 19 without any of his skills added.
Oh, I mean, what's our plan when we get in? I'm definitely leaving my SMG in the car because there's
You leave your SMG.
no reason for me to have that. Yeah, I suppose I'll check in my sword and my pistol.
Yeah, I'll check in my stuff as well.
Grapple hand.
It is. They do seem to have very tight security at the front door, so it's assumable that you're not going to be alone and being unarmed. Luckily. So as you walk in through these doors, there'll be a woman will greet you, be like, "Welcome," and she'll open up the double doors, and as soon as you walk in, it's just all lights. Boom, da, da, boom, da, da. I actually have. Let me do some.
Club music.
It's not really club music, but it's closer.
Club music.
To what we're listening to.
It's club music. It's got to be club music.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care if it's a country club, but, you know, it's got to be club music.
But yeah, so as soon as you walk in, you can see there's a pole dead center, obviously, and it goes all the way up like 2 stories. And then there are layered balconies all along the inside of this giant purple top hat. You see booths all over the place, people talking. They have tables in the corners that have smaller poles on them that you can rent out, that have your own stripper. There are people all over doing all kinds of stuff. It's actually pretty intense in here. You immediately see that there are people having like live sex.
As opposed to what?
Like
Fresh in the box, baby.
yeah, like live, like in person.
Headset.
Yeah, I know, I got you.
In person. But yeah, there's all kinds of that stuff. It's all very overwhelming. There's a lot of lights, a lot of noise. You're immediately approached by women. What do you guys do? Where do you guys go?
We're trying to talk to the nasty boys. That's what I'll tell the girl who walks up.
And she's gonna mishear you and be like, "Yeah, you're a nasty boy," and she'll start.
No, I'll take out my badge. Night City PD. I want to talk to the nasty boys.
And she'll like put the push your badge down and just start dancing on you.
I'll look around for somebody around who looks of some repute. Who's in charge-ish of this floor? I'm sure there's a guy with an earpiece and a suit.
Yeah, I mean, there are bouncers all around. There are people of authority. You can talk to the bartender. Who would you like? Your options are to talk to strippers, bouncers, or the bartender.
I'll look at my guys now and say, why don't we spread out and see if we can figure out how to talk to the nasty boys?
Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd like to go, I'd like to walk right up to the bartender and tell him that I've got an appointment with fucking Dirk Nasty or whatever that guy's name is.
His name is Buck Nasty.
My bad. Fuck Nasty. I have an appointment with Buck Nasty.
With a B, though.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, you're gonna talk to the bartender?
Yeah, I mean, that's where you go for job interviews at restaurants, right? Like, you're not gonna talk to the damn security guard. They don't give a fuck. They probably don't even work for that company. Like, I don't know.
So I'm gonna help you guys out here. You guys look around and evaluate the situation. And there is like an upstairs and a guy guarding the stairs.
Okay, well then that's my bartender. I want to go tell that guy that I got a meeting with Buck Nasty.
He'll be like, name.
Buck Nasty.
No, wise guy. What's your name?
Tell him that I'm the representative that he spoke to on the phone from Orion Pharmaceuticals.
He's gonna look at. He's holding like a legit clipboard. You can try to convince him. That would be a roll.
What kind of role? I got some pretty good skills in lip reading. Can I make that happen somehow?
Read my lips.
Buck nasty.
Was persuasion one in here?
Persuasion is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
persuasion. Yeah.
Oh.
Trying to persuade.
Found it. Oh, I am totally okay with that. I'm persuasive.
Oh yeah.
He'll look at his clipboard anyways, but then he'll look at you again, and he'll press in on his ear, and he'll start talking.
Yeah, we got one here who says he's from Orion Pharmaceuticals.
I want to go ahead and pull out my agent and send a text to the other guys and let them know that stairway to second floor, but stay back a little bit.
I will go to the bar, to the closest stool to those stairs, and get a drink.
Yeah, they'll give you a drink. What do you drink, just out of curiosity?
4 shots of whiskey.
I need a pint of wild turkey, please.
I drink 3 of them, and then I hold on to one, and I wait until it's time to go upstairs to drink the 4th one.
I mean, yeah, it's time. He'll let you guys up finally. That is a good enough persuasion, and what you chose to say does get you upstairs.
Nice. Can I bring the whole gang?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's do it.
So yeah, you guys go upstairs. You go, and he's gonna specifically tell you all the way up. But you guys go up. There's a balcony. It's a VIP area. There's more nasty shit going on up here. At this level, you see that a lot of the people
we recognize on this floor.
Huh?
We see anybody we recognize on this floor, like small-time celebrities or politicians or anything?
Actually, yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. There are legitimately politicians here. You see people that you know from the precinct, specifically. They're definitely dirty cops. You see some small-time celebrities down here. A lot of people, a lot of name recognition. It's a very busy place. But as you get higher, everything gets more and more gross. So I'm not going to go into too much detail. But you guys go all the way up. And you get to kind of, it's no longer overlooking it's no longer open air balcony. It is now like a shut off thing, and there's a glass floor. And you can look down. And it's like a big round room. There's like artwork. It's all very tacky. Everything's tacky. There's a big old purple round couch in the middle. And there are a couple of gangsters up here. You can tell who's a nasty boy. They all have like purple in their hair in some shape or fashion. But other than that, they all look very unrelated. But yeah, you guys are in like a waiting room. There are other people up here.
I guess we take a number.
I say a waiting room, but like there's no partition between this area and where Buck Nasty is. You can see him. He is a medium height, sort of not terribly skinny, but pretty skinny. He's not wearing a shirt. He's wearing like a big old purple fur coat with no shirt on. He's wearing a solid gold chain. He has sunglasses, shaved head. He appears to be a little of a tanner complexion. You can't really tell from here exactly what that means. But yeah, he's over there talking to somebody that's sitting in a chair. And when the guy gets up to leave, you notice that it's like a governor. You're like, oh shit.
Be a fly on that wall.
But yeah, the entire time you're up here, people are bugging you, trying to like cater to you. Women come up to you, offer you all kinds of unspeakable evil. You were offered drugs, you were offered alcohol. There are people just doing cocaine out in the open. No one cares. Everything's fun up here. But yeah, so after the governor leaves, you'll see Buck Nasty get up from his chair and look around, and he'll lock eyes with 3 1/3. Be like, "You the one from Orion?"
I am.
Step
Do you have
into
a
my
moment?
office.
Oh, is he like a bro? Is it, we dealing with like a Silicon Valley kind of guy?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to read the situation, man. That's all right. Let's go step into his office, I guess.
No, not at all. Yeah, he's not a Silicon Valley type.
Bummer.
But yeah, he'll. Do you take a seat?
I'll pull out the chair for 3 1/3 to take a seat.
Oh, there you go. Give him a little more gravitas.
I'll go ahead and take a seat in it then.
Okay. But Nasty will sit on his own desk, very close to you. Be like, "How can I help you?"
Actually, I was
he'll give
hoping
you a smile that is unnerving.
Smile all you want. I'm crazy. I don't care. I was actually hoping that you could help us. Through some mutual friends, we have uncovered a connection between a group whose interests I represent and your group.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to beat around the bush. We have your doctor or scientist or chemist or whatever he is with an associate nearby.
Mm-hmm.
So we need information, corporate policy, you understand, on how this drug was leaked, what the end goal is, and I'm very curious as to this mutation that you've uncovered.
So you have some scientist you claim to be mine that is somehow linked to your corporation. And some
I don't
drug.
claim him to be yours. He says that he works for you.
Well, bring him up. Let's have a chat.
I call into my comms for her to bring him up.
We have decided she's not actually there.
Oh, okay. Well, then screw her.
Wait, so we left him by himself in the vehicle?
Yeah,
In
he's
the
like
trunk?
tied up in the trunk.
All right. Yeah, I'll go get him. Breck, do you want to come with me?
Sure thing.
All right. Go and grab him.
Yeah.
Okay. While you guys are waiting, Buck Nasty will sit there very close to both of you and just kind of looking amused.
You mind if we order appetizers?
Appetizers. Yeah, have whatever you want, man.
I order a plate of mozzarella sticks and potato wedges for the squad.
Yeah, he'll call over a lady that's waiting, and she'll run down the stairs to get it.
No
yeah,
reason not to eat while we're waiting.
Interesting establishment you have here, Mr. Nasty.
Oh, I'm glad you think so, Mr. Orion.
Glad that I think it's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's shaped like a giant purple top hat. I'd hope so.
Not as interesting as what other business ventures that you may have.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. But yeah, so you guys go get the guy and bring him into the club.
We don't have any problems with that, bringing a beat up dude.
Actually, no.
Cool.
It seems like they expected you after you coming back in.
Cool.
They'll open a door to like a service tunnel to go around the back so that you don't go through the main club with the guy. But yeah, no, you guys bring him upstairs.
This is when I'll go ahead and hit record on my audio recorder cyberware.
Okay.
This is the gentleman of whom I speak. Recognize him?
And he'll look him up, down, and be like, maybe.
Well, I didn't come here for maybes. Like I said, I came here for answers, and I've got some pressure coming down from above. I'm sure you can understand that.
Yeah, I guess so. Look, I still don't understand what you guys want from me.
Well,
Sorry.
Well.
He's kind of playing dumb, but he's looking at the scientist, staring at him.
does he seem concerned at all with the state that the guy's in, or does he not? Does he sort of seem detached?
You have never seen anyone look less concerned. he looks fine. His face didn't change at all.
Can we? I don't remember which one of us has the drug, but can we produce that and show it to the head nasty boy?
I'll put it in your hand.
Cool. So I'm gonna like grab it and then I'm gonna kind of toss it at him and be like, "This came down from you, did it not?"
What if it did?
I'm just trying to find out whose it is. Is it yours or isn't it?
I don't know, man. I saw a lot of shit. We move a lot of product around here, man.
And is this mutagen one of those products that you move around? It doesn't have to be this batch. Is that something that you work in?
You know, I'd have to have it checked out to know for sure. He'll say he's deliberately, like, he's not trying to hide the fact that he is being a smartass and trying to get under your skin.
Well, you start that process however you need to and make sure that it happens quickly.
I'd be like, oh, okay. He'll toss it to somebody. But take care of that, will you?
Do I need to send an associate with them to make sure it happens quickly, or can I trust that you'll get back to us on this?
I'll be like, it'll be fine. Anything else I can do for you gentlemen today?
I check my agent for helpful text messages from the group.
I mean, you guys can talk. It's fine. There is a period of time where he's not directly attending to you.
Look here, Mr. Nasty. Your drug is killing people in my neighborhood, and it's killing people's friends. So before you put this shit on the street, you need to make sure it's safe. You've killed enough of our folks, and now we're coming for you and yours. We already cost you a submarine and 2 jets. That's not where we stop. You can stop producing this drug right now cold, and we'll be off of your ass. Or we can blow up every last fucking thing you have down to this big-ass purple hat building. If you don't mind me saying, sir, and I'll look at 3 1/3 and then step back and cross my arms.
I'm just gonna laugh a little bit, or laugh a lot, like showing a lot of teeth, and just kind of throw my hands up in the air, looking at the guy, kind of showing him that this guy doesn't answer to me.
I mean, he'll laugh too. He'll laugh pretty hard, but he does laugh at that. And then he kind of looks around. And some people will have at this point.
This drug cannot be making you enough money to buy another nuclear sub already. Knock it off. You just stop selling this drug.
But yeah, I mean, he'll be amused at the whole situation and be like, "You guys come in here into my house. You make demands of me. You say you threaten me in my house." He still seems up and kind of cheerful about the whole situation.
We didn't threaten to blow up your jets or submarine. We blew up your jets and submarine. And make no mistake, I'm not trying to threaten you about blowing up your home. I will.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a raiding party. What's up?
Hey!
Oh, what up?
Welcome, Raiders. We are in the heart of the Nasty Palace here in Cyberpunk RED, and they are trying to intimidate one of my bad guys.
Quite unsuccessfully.
And we're doing an okay job at it.
Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't feel like you guys have a lot of leverage here.
He's not wrong. What if so we had this drug on us, right?
Yeah.
Is there any way that maybe I could have this drug on my dart instead of the biotoxin poison?
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
So theoretically, I could use my dart gun to shoot him and inject him with the drug kind of suddenly.
Yes. But this is the version you have is the street drug.
Is the what?
The street drug.
We don't have a sample from the lab?
You do have samples from the lab. You have the Evo, and you have what they were turning Evo into. The third thing that got shot into the guy to make him go all Hulk smash, that was in a single dart that was shot at the guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. So
I mean, it would still drug him. He'd get all, but I mean, you'd be essentially giving this guy like a meth high. Just finish another sparring session. That's nice.
Cool. I'm gonna leave that then. Forget it.
But yeah, so as you guys are doing this talk, people will come upstairs. There will be, when you look behind you, there's a bunch of the nasty boys awaiting you. Be like, well, this was fun. And he'll kind of give you a more or less confused look. I will see you guys later, right? Yeah. Okay, good. And then he'll just kind of go out another door.
I want to try to stop him from doing that.
You can try. But just so we're clear on the situation, there are lots of guys up here. And he is willing to let you guys leave. But if you try to stop him from leaving, he might not.
I'm gonna start walking downstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand up from the chair and just look over at Montana and roll my eyes.
I follow you still like I'm your bodyguard. If you go to stop him, I'll be right behind you. If you don't go to stop him, I'll be right behind you.
I'm gonna look at both Montana and Levite, and I'm gonna be like, look, we had to check all of our shit at the door. I think Breck's got the right idea. And I'm gonna head down to follow him.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess we drag the scientist with us. I don't really know how much of a shit I give about that guy anymore.
As you go to do that, one of the nasty boys puts his hand on the scientist's shoulder and be like, he's gonna be staying with us.
Why would he stay with you? He's not a gift, and as far as we were told, he's not your property, and that's not your scientist. Have a good day. And I yanked the scientist from the guy.
Yeah, he's gonna pull back. But yeah, no, I mean that'll be, yeah. I mean, we can roll initiative.
Can we just athletics check until we rip the scientist's arms off?
You can, if you want to.
Let's say that if you want to. I'm not trying to start a fight. I'm just yanking the scientist.
They will fight you if you try to take them.
Okay, all right. If they want to swing, they can swing.
What happens if we kill the scientist right then and there, so nobody can have him?
You can try. Yeah.
Will that also start a fight?
Yes.
It probably will fight. Yeah. Well, I don't like being a chump, so what's up?
You guys can fight. I mean, it's doable. There are people here. You're here. You guys can fight.
It doesn't seem like a good idea. I mean, I'm down, but
yeah.
They do have a net runner.
They do have a net runner that is yet to come into play.
So, you guys want me? I look at 3 1/3 and Levite. So you guys want me to lose the drug sample, the only evidence we brought in, and the scientist, the last witness we have before we walk out this door today.
I don't like that. I don't like the idea of leaving it, especially when this is my primary focus. So if you have any ideas about combat, I'm all ears. Otherwise, all I've got is some scratchers and a poison.
I'm gonna check my phone to see if Yellow Jacket's texting me back.
I mean, yeah, he could be around.
Do we want to make a call to Jamila as well?
You can if you want to. Yeah, you guys are free to do that.
I'm gonna look as I'm gonna kind of like whisper over to my friend's ears, the VR comms, just like let's look for other points of entry on our way out. I've got a net runner on the way, and we should come in armed. We know how valuable he is. We know we're in the right place.
It's true. Yeah, no, leaving and coming back is also an option. You guys don't have to do it now. Right now, it's they deliberately set you up for a bump situation. So.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and continue then towards the direction that Brecht went, and then I want to stop and look over my shoulder. Is Buck Nasty still in the room?
Nah, he walked through like a really cheesy, like secret tunnel.
Even better. I want to go ahead and then, as I'm passing the receptionist desk on the way out, I'll just kind of stop after I've walked past her a little bit, and then turn around and be like, "Oh, I almost forgot. Could you tell Mr. Buck Nasty that I said fuck you?" And then I'll turn and leave.
She will write down a legit memo about it. You watch her type it.
Nice.
He will be informed.
I appreciate that. I want to slide her, I don't know, a single Euro buck or something.
She'll just look at it. She doesn't even move to it. But she'll
Before I leave, I'll make eye contact with the scientist and say, if you stay alive long enough through the torture, we're coming back for you.
Yeah, he does not look pleased that any of this is happening. But yeah.
Stay alive long enough through the torture, we're coming back for you. And if you can help me get Buck Nasty behind bars, I'll make sure you don't see any time at all.
I mean, I could throw the guy the vial of poison for him to kill himself with if you want, so we don't have to worry about no loose ends.
I think they're going to kill him anyways. We needed that loose end in order to get this guy caught up, get him behind bars.
Perfect, I'll save the poison.
But yeah, so essentially, you will learn a few things in this moment. One, the like secret passage. There's an elevator back there, and you don't know where it goes. You don't see like an exit downstairs. The other thing you learn that he has lots of guys working here, and yeah, there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of gangsters from all over the place. It's a dangerous place. I'm glad you guys decided to leave. I didn't know what I was going to do if you did it. I thought for sure you guys would. Yeah, they do move out of your way. And they let you leave. He didn't lie. It wasn't him trying to fuck with you. You guys can leave. And he gives you your guns back. Everything's fine.
So we rendezvous back at the car. What's plan B?
Yellow Jacket helps us cut down security. By the way, sorry, we were kind of rushing. Did I see any other points of entry on our way out? Did I see any other
like
opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, so the whole place doesn't really have any windows by design. A lot of strip clubs don't have windows.
Makes sense.
But there are other like emergency exits. The place is up to fire code, so you know that exists. But yeah, you do see other points.
Sweet. Then look at that. We got a Netrunner coming. We've got our assassin coming. We are armed again. The Netrunner will help take care of all that cybersecurity. Brecht will be able to help him out with that. From there, we can find another point of entry, go in armed. Because honestly, I think the five of us could take down an army. We just need to be properly prepared to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And by five of us, I mean, I'll be out here by the getaway car because I'm not going to be here next week. But
and we've got a an interesting lead. So there's no exits, but he did take an elevator. So this tells us two things: that there's probably some sort of subterranean complex here, and also that there should be another point of either ingress or egress in that subterranean point. So if we could find that and sort of come in through the exit, that might be beneficial.
That is a really good observation.
In through the out hole.
We can get in there and just jerk him right off of whatever he's doing.
But yeah, so as you guys wallow a little bit and get ready for vengeance, yeah, no one's first experience with Buckmass ever goes very well. I'm sorry. But next time, next Wednesday, episode 7 of Cyberpunk RED, you guys will be able to launch your assault on the Nasty Palace. Everybody watching, thank you for watching so much. We appreciate it. Thanks for the raid, DB3. Thanks for all the chatting vampire bites and everybody else taking part in this. Leighton Levite, I believe that this was your last week on Wednesdays, right?
Unfortunately, I know. I've got some acting stuff keeping me engaged for the next few Wednesdays.
Yeah, Leighton,
but I will be here every Thursday.
Yeah, Leighton
Only I'll
is
be
a
late
working
tomorrow.
actor, so we respect that. We're just grateful to have him when we do. Thanks for playing.
A working actor, isn't that an oxymoron?
You ain't kidding, bro. Especially in this economy.
He's working hard bringing salads to people at the fine dining restaurant.
A working actor. But yeah, Leighton has some stuff that he has to take care of, so unfortunately he won't be with us. Thank you for all the great session and good game stuff, guys. I appreciate it. And thank you guys for playing, and we will see you tomorrow for Warhammer Fantasy Role Playing Game.
Good night, folks.
Good night, everybody.